Morrible, where she's like dancing with her hands. The longest scene of life.
Like,
literally. She's like,
hands off, Gabriella.
okay, 3, 2, and 1. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Welcome back to Fictionally Unstable, because real life's not dramatic enough.
With your host, Jessica,
Maciel,
And Lauren. Welcome back. Today we are talking about
Wicked.
Yeah! Wicked for Good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The sequel to Wicked Part 1 just came out this last weekend and we just saw it. So we're giving you live content. Live, what is it? I can't think of the word.
Like,
Opinions?
No, I'm thinking of like current. Like something
yeah,
current.
like up to date or
Anyway.
trending or
It's very early on this Sunday,
yeah.
on the weekend.
It is.
For us, at
Yes.
least.
Did we want to do our rankings at the end or?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that.
Do we want to do, so for rankings, we'll do them at the end.
Okay.
We're going to guess each other's rankings before we give the rankings based off of how we talk about the movie.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So I didn't do a synopsis on what the overall movie is about.
It's about
It pretty
Glinda
much,
and Elphaba and navigating the corrupt world that is Oz.
yeah, and everybody turned against Elphaba, so she's known as the Wicked Witch of the West.
Mm-hmm.
And Lady or Mrs. whatever her name is,
Mabel?
Madam Morrible?
Madam Marble?
Morrible. Because I think it's like horrible and morrible. Is that what you're
Oh.
thinking of?
Okay.
Mm.
So she has gotten everybody from Oz to believe that whenever they see Elphaba, that she's going to kill them all.
Mm-hmm.
But really, they are brainwashing Glinda to believe that all is good, right? So she's the good witch, that all the people of Oz will follow her, and her and the wizard are trying to take over basically whatever, but utilizing Glinda for that, and then Elphaba
Is our enemy.
is their enemy.
Yeah.
But really she's just wanting to expose the wizard for who he really is,
Yes.
basically.
So Wicked for Good takes place pretty much immediately after Wicked Part 1. And it shows Elphaba leaving Oz. It then continues, and I believe it's a year after from what I saw.
Oh, okay.
We were guessing like a couple months, but I think it was a year after she left is where it picks up, because that's when Glinda is kind of like the face of Oz, and then Nessa takes her seat in, what is it? Mayor of Munchkinland, I think?
Governor.
Yeah, governess. So Elphaba is now living in exile in a forest. She is demonized by Oz and widely seen as the Wicked Witch of the West. She continues to fight for the animal rights, the animals are hiding from the people of Oz, and she is working with the animals to expose the wizard's mistreatment and secrets. Meanwhile, Glinda has become the wizard's public face / spokesperson. She basically serves as a symbol of Oz, a symbol of good in Oz, used for propaganda by the wizard and Madama Morrible. We get their whole backstory in their song and dance. And then Glinda is announced to be engaged to Fiyero, who has become the captain of the wizard's guard.
Yeah, which is like, they're just announcing it in public, and Fiyero is like, we are.
Yeah.
He's like, we're getting
surprise
married?
to him. He was taken aback by that.
He was
would
like,
be too.
I was not a part of this decision.
During that announcement, there is also a major Ozian event happening, which is the grand opening of the Yellow Brick Road, which is celebrated by all of Oz, and it will lead anyone in Oz directly to the wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. After that scene, Elphaba, she meets with the animals who are trying to escape Oz by way of underground tunnel under the yellow brick road. She meets with her old caretaker, Dulcibert, I think is the name. And she encourages them to resist and fight against the wizard's control. When she meets some of these animals, though, she also meets the cowardly lion, and he reveals more about Elphaba. Basically, that Elphaba is the one that let him go as a cub from the cage, but he believes Elphaba to be dangerous because he ripped her from his home, which was a cage. And he also reveals that the reason that the flying monkeys exist is due to Elphaba casting the spell, which she admits that she did do that. Then we go back to Oz, or Munchkinland. Following the death of her father, Nessa takes a seat of power as governess of Munchkinland. She is able to make laws within Oz, one of which forbids Munchkins from traveling out of Munchkinland. This traps Bach, who wanted to leave to tell Glinda about his true feelings of love for her.
Which, by the way, should have put that law into place until he was like, hey, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
And then she was like, no, you're not.
Yeah, it's a petty move on her.
Yeah. Dumb bitch.
Very dumb. And you can see Bach like kind of becomes cold and unfeeling towards her. He hates her. So Elphaba visits Nessa in an attempt to reconcile their relationship after she wasn't there when their father passed, which of course Elphaba hated her father, so and it's not her father. Father. But Nessa only chastises her for not being there during their father's passing. Nessa complains that Elphaba never used her magic to heal her, and then she also says she longs to feel how she felt when Bach took her to the dance, or was it Ozball? In the
Ozdust.
Ozdust, that's what it was. But Elphaba casts a spell to enchant her slippers, and it makes her float. At that moment, Bach comes in and is going to be asking Nessa for permission to leave so he can stop Glinda's wedding and confess his love for her. This enrages Nessa to try casting a spell from the Grimoire to steal Bach's heart, but the spell begins to kill his heart. And then in an attempt
She don't know what the fuck she's doing. Why the fuck are you reading the spell book? You don't know what the fuck you're doing.
And in an attempt to save Bach, Elphaba casts a spell that turns him into the Tin Man.
Bach! That's what she did.
Yeah. She says Bach a lot. Nessa's pushed out of the office that she's in as Elphaba is casting the spell. So then, of course, Nessa blames no one else other than Elphaba.
Yeah. Dumb bitch.
Yep. Then Elphaba leaves, and Bach is blaming Nessa, but Nessa tells Bach that it was Elphaba who did this to him. So
now he's determined to kill her.
Yes. So now he's determined to kill her. Glinda attempts to broker peace and reconcile between Elphaba and the wizard. Elphaba agrees with the wizard to come back to Oz, only on the terms that he releases the monkeys. What was the other reason? Do you remember? Or she had like another agreement with him.
Yeah, she said you must free the monkeys.
And return and allow all the animals to return.
Oh, okay. And allow the animals to return. Yes. So allegedly the wizard agrees to do that. Glinda leaves to go to her wedding to Fiyero. And then Elphaba finds a cellar where more animals are caged, including Dr. Dillamond. She breaks all the animals free, and then she tells the wizard that she will never stop trying to expose him. The animals then go upstairs. They crash Glinda and Fiyero's wedding. Fiyero finds Elphaba and the wizard in a confrontation, but turns his weapon on the wizard, escaping Oz with Elphaba, and then also in turn revealing his true feelings for Elphaba in front of Glinda.
Yeah.
Poor Glinda.
Yeah, she was very hurt.
Fiyero and Elphaba go back to her treehouse and fuck.
Yep.
Singing As Long As You're Mine in her cardigan. Post-fuck, Elphaba has a vision of a flying house and her sister in danger. Fucking odd scene. After that scene, we see Madama Morrible is using magic to create a twister, and basically brings Dorothy's house down on Nessa to kill her.
Well, the reason Nessa was outside in the first place was because she was looking for Bach, right? And so then, a twister comes crashing down.
Yes.
Breaks the house.
She's looking for Bach. And the reason that Madame Morrible goes after Nessa is because Glinda says
Put it in her
that
head.
the only way to get Elphaba to come back is to go after her sister.
Yeah, that was a shitty move on Glinda's part.
Yeah. But Nessa deserved it. Back in Oz, we then cut to after the twister, and Glinda is telling Dorothy to follow the one road all the way down to the wizard so she can get home. And she also gave Dorothy Nessa's shoes. Elphaba then returns as well, and after finding that Glinda gave Nessa's shoes to Dorothy, they get into a fight.
A little cat fight.
Literally the funniest scene of there were not very many funny scenes. That was the funniest scene.
That was the funniest one, yeah.
They get into a fight. The guards then come to arrest Elphaba, but Fiyero swoops in and points his weapon at Glinda so Elphaba can escape. The guards then take Fiyero captive with intent to kill him, but Elphaba uses her magic to make sure his bones don't break, he cannot bleed, he will not die, which in turn turns him into a scarecrow.
All I'm saying is, good for Elphaba for getting that dick before he turned off straw.
Before she couldn't have it anymore. Let's see. After tensions escalate, an angry mob begins to form. The wizard sends Dorothy and the mob to kill Elphaba and bring him her broomstick in order to grant the wishes to send her home. At some point, Glinda realizes that the narrative she's promoting is more about propaganda than real goodness. And she realizes she can no longer hide in her protective bubble of fame, that she must take action and reject the wizard's lies, and leaves to warn Elphaba. I saw this after the fact, but I didn't. In the first part 1 movie, it starts with somebody in a black cloak riding a horse to the tower. And it's assumed to be Elphaba, but it's actually Glinda. From that scene.
Yeah.
Glinda finds Elphaba in the tower, and Elphaba is ready to surrender. She has Dorothy under the cellar before Glinda gets there, right?
She pushes her in the cellar, yeah.
Yes. Okay, so Dorothy finds her first. Elphaba pushes Dorothy into the cellar.
Elphaba's monkeys capture Dorothy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she tells the monkeys to grab Dorothy to bring her back with Nessa's shoes, because that's the whole point. She wants the shoes back. And then she puts her down in the cellar before
Glinda comes.
Glinda comes. And Glinda's like, just let her go.
Yeah. Yes.
And then they have their whole duet. And can you imagine Dorothy down there just like, hello?
Listening to the 6-minute song.
Well, the only reason why Elphaba surrenders is because they bring back Fiyero's a part of his suit, like a cloth of his suit. So to her, she's thinking that he's not alive anymore.
Yeah, he's dead. So she has,
or they both think that.
She has no reason to continue her fight.
Yeah.
Yes. So the monkeys bring Dorothy. They put her in the cellar. Elphaba is ready to surrender. Glinda, after their song, Glinda hides, and she watches as Dorothy is let out and throws the water on Elphaba, melting her. Dorothy, you can see her taking her broomstick in the shadows, and she's like holding it up. Glinda goes back to Oz and confronts the wizard because she found a vial left after Elphaba had melted that was a keepsake from her mother who passed. This vial matches all of the wizard's vials as well that he is always drinking. And so he realizes that he is the father of Elphaba. Glinda tells the wizard he must leave Oz. And then she also confronts Madama Morrible to have her locked in one of the cages. Fiyero, we see the wizard leaving, and then we cut to Fiyero in scarecrow form, who finds Elphaba under the floor of the tower, and then he is seen escaping Oz with Elphaba. That was the end of the movie.
That was it. And then it kind of ends with also where we started in the movie when Glinda's like in Munchkin Town saying the witch is dead, etc., etc. One of the citizens asks if if Elphaba was her friend, and Glinda doesn't know that Elphaba's still alive.
So I have a couple notes. We're back from the top. It's literally scene by scene. So let's talk about Glinda's room really quick because that was a fucking upgrade.
Yeah, Glinda's like whole apartment.
Her whole
Beautiful.
room was so sick. I was like, I would love a room like that.
Her and like there's mirrors everywhere. Her closet had like a mirror at the end, and then she has like mirrors all around.
She has like a double staircase up to the top.
Balcony with her bubble machine.
Balcony with her bubble machine.
And she's given the bubble machine, the bubble mobile from
Madama
Morrible.
Because Glinda can't use magic.
Yeah.
At this point in time.
Which I was like, oh, she can't fly.
Yeah.
It's like it's just a vehicle.
Yeah, it's just a vehicle.
I will say Ariana Grande is, I think she was casted perfectly for this role because she is funny.
Yeah.
She is so funny. And it's just a lot of her,
right?
She wanted to play Elphaba, I think, in some of the interviews, which she's not Elphaba, obviously.
No.
But she was like, otherwise, I just want to be in Wicked. Like, that's my dream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she, I think, was casted perfectly. In a lot of her scenes, she's ad-libbing a lot of things. So I bet that entire bubble machine was ad-libbed. Like, she's like stepping on the... Yeah,
she's like, it doesn't. She's like,
she's like, I'm obsessculated.
Obsessulated.
They also said, I think one of the words they also said was like horrendable or something like that.
Yeah, she's always saying like random ass shit.
They did say a lot. I saw people were saying like, take a shot every time they say like, wait a clock tick or something. I guess they said it a lot.
Yeah, that flew over my head because I don't remember hearing that, but that's what everybody's talking about.
Wait a clock tick.
And then the scene where they're announcing the engagement, which was hilarious, obviously. He's like, we're engaged? She's like, yeah, are you surprised? He's like, yes. I'm surprised.
Because I didn't know.
You can see it that Fiyero is truly the only one that hates that all the Ozans are calling Elphaba the Wicked Witch of the West.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that he calls out Glinda for not being able to resist basically the bullshit praise from everybody that she's the good witch.
Yeah.
And she even says it too. Like because she's like, like I want to find her and this and that. But she's like, yeah, I can't resist the praise.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you're a bad friend.
Yeah.
She likes to be popular.
And they have that
scene
thing under the stairs after the engagement announcement where he was like, she asked like, are you excited to get married or something? And he was like, whatever makes you happy. And she was like, well, do I make you happy? And he doesn't answer.
Yeah, so I was like, girl.
He's like, okay, see you later.
And then again, just the whole thing of like how it's pretty much her Madame Morrible's like end goal to make everybody believe that Elphaba's bad. She ends up on top of Munchkin Land and she's like in the clouds saying the wizard lies. Mm-hmm. And then obviously,
like,
she changes it. It's Oz dies. And I'm like, did no one
saw her waving her arms?
That happening? Like, come on.
Is her main thing like weather manipulation?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so, but yeah, just general magic. But she can't read from the Grimoire.
Mm-hmm. And then
that's special.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Nessa's obsession with Bach is very odd.
But also Bach kind of like led her on as well
in the first movie
for how long. Obviously, for how long he did for her to believe that like they were in love, and he never loved her.
Yeah,
I think it started as like he did it for Glinda, but then like I think also like after he's like at the Ozdust or whatever, like I feel like he sort of started to feel bad.
Yeah.
Like not wanting to hurt her feelings.
Like a
so he's like, oh, you're beautiful, like, all this and that, and led her on that way.
But she messy as fuck. Because the fact that she just all of a sudden there's a new policy that they can't leave.
I was so pissed.
I was like, girl, you are.
And now he's like your servant, basically.
Yeah,
just getting her shit.
So there was that moment
of be all happy and dandy with
and
you?
he's just like, here you
like,
go,
fuck you.
Here's your tea.
Yeah.
there's that moment of foreshadowing where they show all of the, like the kettle, the cups, everything is tin. So that's where I was like, I mean, the whole camera was on it, and I was like, okay, he's a tin man. I was like, this is where he becomes a tin man.
Which, did you guys know anything about it before? I didn't.
No,
like
I've
never read or watched anything about Wicked before.
Complete surprise.
Yeah.
My friend that was sitting next to us, when that scene was happening where he was turning into Tin Man, and like you can see the tin going around his fingers and everything, like obviously at that point it's obvious. 30 seconds later, she goes, Tin Man. I said, what?
You didn't see it before?
Where are we? The part where, so Elphaba obviously visits, they have that tension, right? I felt like, obviously when she was, what is the name of the book? The spell book?
Grimoire.
The Grimoire, yeah. So when Nessa's like reading it, I'm like, girl, what the fuck are you saying? Like Elphaba already is like, I don't even know what I'm saying, but she knows how to like pronounce everything. Yeah. And this girl is just, I don't know. She's
like reading shit.
She's crazy.
Crazy and selfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The wedding. Let's talk about that. So
beautiful though.
Oh my God.
Her veil, let me tell you.
Her wedding dress was so pretty.
So pretty.
I wrote, her veil is like a mile long. And I said, hell no, I don't understand how her head is not like this as she's walking. And I was like, this is why I chose not to have a veil on my wedding, because that shit is a lot on your head.
Yeah, for sure.
Overstimulated.
A lot of people are saying how the wedding scene reminds them of Crazy Rich Asians.
It is.
Yeah. Well, especially because the butterflies, when she's like walking and they're like cascading up as she's walking.
Her dress was cute. I mean, all of it looked great. But what really annoyed me, it's a symmetrical thing. It was like, it almost looked like it was shifted.
So there was one point that I noticed. So she put the pink thing over, which I thought was really cute. But when they sat on when they were talking to the wizard, they sat on the broomsticks, her and Elphaba, and they were swinging. And I think her dress actually did shift. And so like one side was higher than the other, and it bothered me.
I was like, why is this dress like not, I don't know. It was not symmetrical.
Ariana's wardrobe was my second favorite of everybody's, and I like Madama Morrible's outfits the best.
Yeah,
she has the best clothing design.
Yeah. What else? I put something else about this wedding. When she goes to see the wizard Elphaba, she sees him first, and then of course Glinda like shows up. It didn't click in my head during the first movie that the wizard can't produce spells. Like, he literally can't fucking do anything.
He's a con man, basically.
Yeah.
He's isn't he like a circus guy? So he knows like how to do certain things to make it seem like he knows magic, which is why he makes things appear in people's hands, but he doesn't actually have any.
Well, in Wonderful, he says he's a carny. Yeah. So he's like
circus carnival guy.
Yeah. But when he jumps into his song, the part that made me crack up was there was a globe part where he like bounces the globe up and then he
hits
it with his head.
It's coming down and he just goes.
And then when they're doing the little thing turning around and he grabs onto and they're like, ah. And I was like, ew.
He's like all by himself dancing first and he's like, I want to join.
Yeah. That was a really funny scene. And then you could tell too, obviously, when she makes her demands, right? So you need to free the monkeys and then you need to allow all of the animals to return to Oz. He was going to say yes right away on the monkey part. And then she kept going and he was like, he was like, fuck, I have them all caged up. And I was like, there's something off about this motherfucker. Yeah. Like, why aren't you just saying yes?
Yeah, right.
And then, of course, she says her biggest desire is to fight the wizard until the day she dies because he's a terrible man. And I was like, yo, these animals are fucking up this wedding. They just start going through. And then I was like confused because you have a giraffe. And I was like, that giraffe, like how big is this place? Right. Obviously, there's the illusion that it's humongous because the giraffe looks so small. But I was like, I don't know, the sizing thing was making me kind of annoyed. Because I was like, that giraffe is almost like the same size as some of those other animals, and that's not right.
Yeah. Baby giraffe?
Maybe. Who knows?
It's not accurate proportionally.
And then I wrote, it is sad when Glinda obviously like, her heart is broken because he leaves. Fiyero leaves with Elphaba. I just feel bad for her because it's like, yeah, she's popular, but it almost seems like no one. Well, she's basically getting a taste of how people treat Elphaba. People are like fake to your face, but they don't actually care about you. That's kind of how I saw it with a lot of the main people that she interacts with. And then this fucking lady, let's talk about that really quick. The lady that was sitting behind us, because it's in my notes. I wrote, bro, this loud ass woman in the movie theater behind us. Why can't we watch a movie in peace for once?
We'll never be able to go to a movie.
We're always interrupted. This fucking lady was, I think she either watched the movie already or she's, it's replicate. I've never seen the musical or the Broadway, right? Yeah. So I don't know how close it is, like if it's same lines or whatever, but she was literally reciting the whole fucking movie. And then pretending like she was surprised with what was happening. She's like, oh, gasp. And I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. And then her chair is like, the whole time. And then they drop the fucking popcorn.
Literally in silence, they drop the popcorn. And then during the fight scenes, she's like, yeah, period.
Like, slay.
The only moment of silence was when she went to the restroom.
Yeah.
I was like, thank goodness.
The whole movie.
But when we first sat down, remember, she was like, cursing or something, like she was going off, and we were like, who the fuck is she talking to? This is before the movie started.
I was like, oh, this is the kind of vibe we're gonna have today.
Yep.
Yeah.
Crowded theaters.
Where else? Let's see.
And there was, I think, before that, because it was, I think after she was gifted her bubble, there was a flashback to Glinda as a kid.
Yeah.
It was her as a little girl, and she was at like a birthday party. It was her birthday.
Yeah.
And she was gifted like a wand or something. But also she gaslit the fuck out of her friends because she's like trying to cast spells and they're like, nothing's happening. And then she tries again and the kid goes, oh, look, there's a rainbow outside. And he goes, did you do that? She goes, yeah.
You guys know how much I love rainbows.
Yeah. I was like, she gaslit the fuck out of her friend.
Yeah.
They casted that little girl so well though, because she had like the like dimple. Yeah, she looked just like Ariana.
That little girl was so cute. Very pretty.
Okay. The love scene. So
it was so bad.
It was so bad.
I love the song.
First of all, the way Jonathan Bailey was serenading to her, he looked fucking crazy. And your friend said this too. And I was like, I clocked that real quick. Because I was like, why are his fucking eyes?
Literally leaned over to me. She was like, am I crazy or is this shit so fucking cringe right now?
I put, his eyes are so wild right now. He's like, in her face, like her face right here. And I'm like, that if anyone ever serenaded to me like that, I'd be like, I need you to stop. This is not cute, not hot.
Also, like she took off clothes, put on more clothes, and then seduced her in
this like raggedy ass cardigan. She's like
cardigan.
I mean, we got to remember she's not the pristine one. That's Glinda, but it was still so ugly. Like, girl, you could have just kept everything off.
And then they floated in the air and then dropped down on her bed.
The movie is PG, so I gotta.
I saw people comparing it to the Wicked book, and apparently the Wicked book is very explicit. Yeah. Like it goes into detail about what her shit looks like.
Oh.
What color her shit is.
Oh, wow.
Have you guys ever watched Moulin Rouge?
No.
There's this moment where so Nicole Kidman plays the main female character, and then I forgot the main male character's name, but anyways, there's a moment where they're in her room and he's serenading to her and he makes like very expressive facials, and I literally was like, flashback. I was like, Moulin Rouge, this is what's happening because it's so cringe.
I will say though, Jonathan Bailey did look a lot hotter in this movie than the first one.
Yeah,
in the first one, I was like, he don't,
because he was very like clean cut. Because he was like, he's not a prince. He wasn't a prince.
He's not a prince, but he was, I think, of a little bit of higher status or something.
Yeah.
But this one, I was like, oh, he looks much better. Besides his crazy eyes.
Yeah, that was such a weird scene. But then she had a foreshadowing moment again while she was sitting there because she hears her sister, right? So she's like, oh my gosh, this is going to sound crazy, but there's a house about to attack my sister, some shit like that. But then she also sees her and Fiyero. She sees two people walking in like a desert, and that was them too.
That was them. Yeah.
And he did say in that moment, because she was like still doubting like that they'll be together or something, and he was like, you have visions or you can see houses flying, but you can't see that we'll be together always or something like that.
Oh, that was a really weird scene. I get that. I
was like, let's get on with it.
Madame Morrible, where she's like dancing with her hands. The longest scene of life. Like, literally. She's like,
hands off, Gabriella.
I said, so we're going to be making a TikTok of that for sure. Literally, I said another TikTok question mark. The whole thing. She's just like, oh my God.
She was smoking.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love Michelle
Michelle,
yeah.
Love her. She's a terrible fucking singer.
Oh, she can't sing for shit.
Every time she opened her mouth, I was like, please. She ruined every song that I like was gonna like, and then she comes in and she's like singing in this monotone voice.
Yeah,
terrible singer.
She's like acting the singing, like she can't actually sing. But if you think of it, Goldblum.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's his first name again?
Jeff.
He
sings.
He talks sings too, but he like changes the octave in his tone where it's like she's reading the lines.
Yeah.
I do like her a lot. I feel like somebody else could have played her character better. I saw someone had said Meryl Streep could have played her character really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think her character was great.
That would have been a good one.
While she is creating this twister with her fucking Vogue hands, you have Nessa. I said, what the fuck are you doing in your wheelchair out in the streets, Miss Girl, in this weather? She's like, bah! And I'm like, your ass gonna get whipped up in that wheelchair. Like, what are you doing?
Oh my God.
Oh, she's so annoying.
Somebody made a TikTok of like cuts, and it would be like her saying Bach, and it was hey. So I'm like,
I can't.
That's hilarious.
Did you guys notice? Obviously, Dorothy was always shot from behind.
Yeah, they never showed her.
Yeah, they wanted to make it clear that this was nothing to do with Dorothy.
Which
like she's just a part of the story, which I like too. Because then, and they casted somebody. I think it's like the girl that plays Dorothy is like a brand new actress or something. They didn't want anybody to take away from what the film is about.
Right. They said she manifested the role because she had like said something about how she really wants to be in Wicked or something online.
Yeah. And I didn't know that I didn't know the shoes were originally silver.
Yes.
Because in the remake, The Wizard of Oz, they're red.
Yeah.
And so I was looking at something where it was talking about the old Wizard of Oz movie and like, all the shit that those actors had to go through and all the changes that they made. And they said they turned her shoes red to make it like a staple, like to really stand out. But they are originally silver. Because I was like, why are her shoes not red?
Well, and so Elphaba, when she enchants them, when Nessa's wearing them, they do turn red.
Oh,
when she floats. And because I saw something about like, in the end, we don't see Dorothy go home. But in The Wizard of Oz, Glinda tells her to click her heels and she'll go home. Which I think is still how her story would go, because Nessa, like her desire was that she felt like she was floating when she was with Bach at Ozdust. And so the heels were enchanted to give her her heart's desire, which was to feel like she was floating. And so because now they're with Dorothy, it can give her her heart's desire, which is to go home.
She'll float away back to Kansas.
Yes. And I also thought, like, every time Glinda referenced Dorothy, she'd be like, there's always something with this girl.
Yeah.
And then, like, when she led her to the road, she's like, yep, just follow the one road all the way there.
Can't miss it.
I feel like that scene is the best scene in the whole movie. The scene after she sends off Dorothy. So when it's, so she first goes to the house because she's trying to grieve Nessa.
Yeah.
And then you have Elphaba there being like, "Are you done?"
She's like, "Can I say goodbye to my sister?"
Yeah, she's
No.
like, "Bitch." And then already they have the beef. That was
Sorry,
my
hold on.
absolute favorite scene.
It was the best scene of the
She said with her wand. I was like, "Yo, go off." So Elphaba is pissed off. Obviously, Glinda gave Dorothy Nessa's shoes.
And that, like, the first movie had so many funny scenes because Ariana, like, Glinda's the funniest character in the whole fucking movie.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, all of this funny scenes in the first movie are her, and that was, like, the only scene that we kind of got, like, the old character of hers, which I really liked. But yeah, I wish there had been more scenes of her in those moments.
Yeah. Well, I feel like the bubble one when she got the machine.
Yeah.
But you're right. It didn't, there wasn't a lot that hit with that. The funny parts in that scene I felt like was, okay, so obviously Elphaba's like, it wasn't yours to give, the shoes or whatever, but then Glinda's like, well, you took Fiero. So she's like, I took something of yours, you took something of mine. And then she slaps her in the face. Glinda slaps Elphaba in the face. And she's like, oh, like that
was when the lady behind us said, oh.
Yeah. And then
because Elphaba spoke back. She was like, you can't stand the fact that he chose someone like me instead of you, because she's used to getting everything that she wants.
Yeah.
Yep.
So she slaps her. And then Elphaba was like, did that feel good? She's like, yeah. And she's like, good. And then they start fucking fighting. Yeah, that one trick, I was like, that girl, like, go off.
Elphaba leaps over and is doing the Wicked Witch laugh. And
yeah. She's like,
Glinda
where'd
goes,
yeah. She's like, where'd that laugh come from? And yeah, they're just cat fighting.
So funny.
Best scene. Literally best scene.
They're really like sisters. They're more like sisters than, or
so
lovers.
I guess in the original, in the book, there is a love triangle. I think that they're also supposed to potentially be in love. Elphaba and Glinda. So then there's like a love triangle, I guess. To make the movie more gay than it already is.
I told someone, I was like, they queer baited us the entire movie.
Yeah. Elphaba's, obviously they take away Fiero, right? And then again, her visions of him in the cornfield. Oh, it's because she can see visions. That's right. I forget. Because I was like, I guess that's another foreshadowing thing. But then
it was actually happening, I think.
Yeah.
As she was casting the spell.
Yeah. She's like, make it so he can't feel pain.
Literally. The no good deed goes unpunished. I was like, kind of facts. And then that's where she decides to stay wicked because of what they did to Fiero, and she's trying to get her revenge back. And she's like, no matter how much I try to do something good,
she's like, I might as well just be what they want me to be.
Okay, my favorite cinematography scene is Glinda's solo in her
girl
room.
in the bubble.
Yes. The cameras like continue, like you don't know, am I looking at your reflection or am I looking at you?
Like 5 different transitions where it would be like showing her in a mirror and then it would pan out and it's like, or it looks like her, it's in the mirror, and then she turn around and it looks like her and it's in a mirror. So many moments.
That was sick.
So good.
That was really, really good. And then you got to see her entire room, so that was cool too. I was like, her closet is sick.
Her closet was enormous.
Madame Morrible treats like Glinda like fucking shit. I was like, damn, Glinda, you for real need to grow some balls because people are treating you like
she literally was like, why don't you do what's best? You do best and shut up. Literally,
she said, smile, wave, and shut up. She was like, oh. Oh, and then, okay, so when she was getting ready to go on the horse, I said, I'm shocked that she owns black boots and gloves. I'm shocked she owns anything black.
Yeah. Well, and then she was going in that giant gown. I was like, why didn't you put on something like not as poofy?
As grand?
Yeah.
It was that one. It was a really beautiful gown. It was like that rainbowy one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Which I love. But I was like, it's not practical for horse riding, but okay.
I think it's sad when, so after that scene, obviously she goes to what's her name? Elphie. And this is when the monkey brings Elphie the square of Fiyera's suit. Obviously, she decides to surrender, and she's saying that she tells Glinda, she's like, I want you to look at me. And Glinda's like, and she's like, no, I want you to look at me in their eyes. So she's like, there is somebody that always has to be good to somebody that's wicked. So she was like, she is limited for being wicked, but Glinda has unlimited anything, like opportunities, because she's looked at as good. So she's like, just let me be the antagonist in this story. Obviously Glinda doesn't want her to sacrifice herself, but then that's when they do the Change for Good song, which is, in my opinion, the best song.
It is the best song.
The best song. And so what I like is I wrote Cynthia's range is insane, because during that duet, she has her high range. But then at the end of the movie, Ariana has her high range. And I was like, bravo.
Yeah,
both of them.
It was a very good song. So good.
When she locks Glinda in the room, also sad. I didn't cry in this movie, but I'm pretty sure that's when everybody cried. But I was like,
yeah, I mean, I understood. Oh, also that scene apparently was improvised. So that whole door scene, they were gonna like cut it, I think, before you could see the separation of the door. But that was all improvised. So that was not at all planned with them. They just like they just rolled cameras and like let them continue doing whatever they were doing.
Oh,
cool.
I mean, it looked very authentic. I mean, it's those two, their connection.
Yeah.
The belief that everybody thinks that water can
literally
what?
Which was in one of, I think it was the first song, where it was all of the townspeople were just like talking about her, and somebody was like, I've heard she's so impure that she can be melted by like pure water or something like that.
Yeah.
And that was like literally
where it
just
came
kept
from.
going.
Yeah, where it came from.
I was shocked by, I guess not shocked, but I was not expecting there to be a trap door. Like that was not in my, I don't know anything about Wicked, so I'm just watching the movie. And I was like, does she really just melt with water? I was like, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And then you have her peeking in the thing with the shadows.
Yes.
With the trapdoor thing, there was something I saw on TikTok that somebody was saying they weren't sure, but they were like, when Elphie was in the tower with the monkeys, when she's singing her song, it's not No Good Deed. It is No Good Deed.
No Good Deed, yeah.
That's when they're creating this tower for her, is like, there's moments where you see that they're creating trapdoors, like the monkeys or something like that. And I was like, I don't know, that was too fast for me to notice it.
They were all flying around, like doing stuff, so that makes sense. I wasn't paying attention.
I thought the scene itself was really cool.
The scene itself
I liked
was
the
super
setting of that.
Yeah.
Also, I've seen people try on TikTok to do one of the riffs in that song that
Hell no.
Cynthia Erivo does. Literally, she doesn't take a fucking breath. Like it just keeps going.
Is it the one where she screams Fiero?
I think it's before that.
What makes me laugh too is when they're having this whole duet in Dorothy's under the trap door. I'm like,
hello?
she's probably like, hello, are we done? Can you let me out, please?
You would think that Dorothy would be like, oh, so she's not really evil.
I have been changed
For good.
Yeah. And then obviously you have Jonathan Bailey as Scarecrow to get Elphaba out of the trap door. But there was a moment where I was like, he kind of looks like Ryan Reynolds
from Deadpool, right?
Yeah, like with the Scarecrow.
People were
face.
saying that he looked like Ryan Reynolds in Deadpool when his whole fucking body is burned.
Yes, I was like, they could make him look like a little bit of a better Scarecrow. Like,
Scarecrow girl.
It was, I don't know.
Yeah.
Also, she reiterates this to Fiyero, but during their sex scene, Fiyero says to Elphaba, "You're beautiful," and she says, "You don't have to lie to me." And Fiyero says, "I'm not. I'm just looking at things differently." And so she reiterates the same thing to him, which is sweet, but at the same time, it's kind of like he's calling her ugly because he's like, I'm not lying to you. I'm just looking at you differently.
Yeah. And then all the happy animals come back. That I do appreciate for Glinda when she announces all of the Aussians again. She's like, can all of the Aussians come out? And then all the animals like come out.
Which is so interesting because it's kind of like Glinda could have done that the whole time, literally. Had she just pushed a little bit more on like the wizard and Madame Morrible in a sense, but she just kind of would go along with whatever they wanted.
Yeah.
It was that, and there was like a little bit of discrimination with the Munchkins as well, right? Or am I just making that up?
I think that the Munchkins were thought of as lesser, I'm pretty sure. Well, because obviously Bach is like her Nessa's servant. So I think that like they kind of were maybe lower class in their system.
Okay. Gotcha.
The animal song, not the animal song, the song where she's singing to the animals.
No Place Like Home.
No Place Like Home.
Ugh, boring. I was like, can we hurry the
It was a very long
This
scene.
is taking way too long.
It was a very long scene.
Yeah.
You know what was a pointless scene to me? When they're writing on the stick and they just literally just make like a little half circle and they get down. And I was like, okay, what was the point of this?
The lights behind them.
Yeah, they're just like
Literally.
I thought the lights though were cool. They started off as Glinda, bright, all pink, and then you had the green merge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
no point of that,
No.
but I was thinking of the Peter Pan ride at Disneyland.
Literally my
I
thought.
was like, ooh.
Which I haven't been able to go on in a long time. Well, it's always down.
We're gonna go.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks.
Yes.
Guys, I can't believe we're going in 2 weeks.
I know.
In 2 weeks. Yeah, I thought the sets were really, really, really great in this movie, though. Like, I liked the poppy field. I thought that looked really cool.
Yes. Yeah.
That was pretty.
I really
Lots
want to
of
go to a
good
poppy field.
cinematography, lots of good landscaping.
Yeah. I just feel like
Visually.
overall, though, there was a lot of stories happening in this one movie. So it felt like they were kind of rushed a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't want the movie to be longer. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have any? I see you have a discussion question on there, didn't you?
I did.
I think we answered the second one
I was
basically
looking
already.
up some. I didn't finish looking them up, actually. Do we think that the look? So, okay, in the mob scene, Bach, you can see him. He looks up at Glinda because she's standing on the balcony.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the look that he gave Glinda during that mob scene was one of longing because he still loves her, or blame because he blames her for not loving him?
I think it's blame.
Blame.
That motherfucker was like, I'm gonna fucking kill you with my iron or my tin axe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it was more of hate. Like, he doesn't have a heart anymore. So
Yeah. Somebody wrote.
And she was like, oh.
Yeah.
she was
They
like,
said,
"Ugh."
I think becoming Tin Man is a metaphor for Bach's character. He is a heartless, hollow man because of his long obsession with Glinda and how cruel he is with Nessa for fooling her for so long. He could have been true to Nessa in the beginning, but due to his manipulative nature and obsession, it became his own downfall.
Mm-hmm.
I think his costume though was sick.
Yeah.
And it's a real costume. That's
Yeah.
what the director was saying, that it wasn't CGI.
Mm.
I think he did a really good job as an actor, Ethan Slater, in that part as well.
Mm-hmm.
He did.
Both him and Nessa's actress, because I didn't like either of them.
Mm-hmm.
Which was the point.
I'm sad that we didn't get much choreography.
Yeah.
The first scene.
There was like no choreography.
No.
Because all of the songs
more
were a lot
melody.
of talking.
Yeah,
It wasn't just
dialogue.
like a song.
Yeah.
Someone said, no one, absolutely no one. Madame Morrible every 4 seconds. Guys, the Wicked Witch wants us dead.
Thanks for reminding us.
Again, I don't know the musical, but the original poster for the musical is this poster.
Yeah.
And this was their like homage to the poster.
Oh,
The
that's
end
cute.
scene.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mhm.
That's cute.
Do we like, which movie do we like the best out of the two?
The first one.
Yeah, the first one is superior.
I thought the pacing was better. I liked the
Yeah.
songs better. I thought it was funnier.
It was way
Uh,
funnier.
But also, we just get to know the characters more in the first one, which I think helps a lot with the story.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm not saying the second one was bad.
No, I still
liked
the
it,
second
but I prefer the first one for sure.
Yeah.
Something that was like a question left open is that so Dorothy finds the Scarecrow and Tin Man, like from Wizard of Oz, how she finds them going along the way. But at no point did Fiyero and Bach, like, because they talk the whole time in the Wizard of Oz as they're going on the road. At no time did they realize that they knew each other and that they knew Elphaba and that
they know what's really going on.
They know what's really going on, and that Fiyero never said anything about Elphaba and it probably not being her fault that Bach is the Tin Man.
Maybe that was his plan all along, though, right? Like because remember when they open up the trap door, he's like, "Oh, our plan worked." So that was probably a plan communicated through the monkey, I bet.
Oh, okay. That would make sense.
Yeah.
That would make sense. I really think the monkeys are the true MVP of this entire
Absolutely.
Yeah, they did a lot of work.
When he talked, I was like, oh, yeah, finally talked.
I also saw there was somebody noticed, because in the first movie, during the scene where the monkeys are attacking Glinda and they take her jacket, her pink jacket in the first movie, they show one of the monkeys still wearing the pink jacket.
I love those little Easter eggs.
Yeah. Like, this is mine now.
Yes. Have you guys ever seen the movie Pearl? It's a horror movie.
I don't think so.
With Mia Goth. There's one scene in there where she literally humps like a scarecrow, and they were like, every moment as long as you're mine. Do we want to do our ratings first and then songs, or songs first and then ratings?
We can do ratings.
Okay. Do you want to guess what? So out of 10.
Okay.
Should we guess what Jess rated the movie?
Do you know your rating? Yeah, I'm trying to think of my rating.
I'm trying to think of what I would get the first one, and then
I think your rating is I don't know, like a 6.5.
Okay.
I think it's a 7.5.
Okay, it's a 7, so you guys are right in between.
Yeah, I'm like,
because I would give the first movie a 9.
Mm-hmm.
And so this one was obviously a couple tiers down from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it as much as the first one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Lauren, next.
Okay.
Do you know your rating? Do you know your?
I do. I know my rating.
Okay. 6.5.
Yeah, I would say the same. 6.5.
I gave it an 8.
Oh, okay.
I would also give the first one a 9 because I really liked it. I still really liked this one. I just think that the songs weren't as good. The storylines, I liked all of the different storylines. Like, I liked getting to see all the characters. Mm-hmm. I feel like it was rushed, though, and I definitely feel like the storyline that was rushed was the wizard finding out that Elphaba is his daughter. Mm. I would have liked expansion on that.
They bypassed that.
Yeah, he was like, oh, okay, I'm going to leave now.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, yeah, I'm remembering my time with her mother now.
But I still enjoyed it, and I could watch it again.
Yeah. Marcia. I think she likes it the least of
I
both
think
of us.
she gave it a 6.
Same.
I actually gave it a 5.
Okay.
So less.
Yeah.
So less.
I didn't like the movie. I thought it was boring. It's not bad, but I will never watch this movie again. I feel like their main focuses were the music was not good. The way that they delivered the music, as it was more like a dialogue singing. Mm-hmm. The scenes were just not, they didn't hit. Mm. And I kind of wish it would have been, and I get it, that's how musicals are. They're supposed to be that way, not where it's like, hey, we're going to just break into a song at random and then whatnot. They are supposed to be like that, but I compare it to all of the classical musicals that I love, that, and I'm like, that, I don't know. It didn't hit well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was whatever. Like it was not terrible. That's why I gave it a 5. It's mid. Fine. It's mid. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like the costumes and everything were way more superior in the first one.
I agree.
Yeah.
Song rankings?
Song rankings.
I haven't listened
so
to the
everything is
movie,
a 10 everything is ranked as your least, except for like one song then.
For me, yeah, I don't. I'm not. Where's the fucking soundtrack? Here we go.
Yeah, someone play some songs because like.
Well, I can just play it from the beginning.
Okay.
Because they have it in order. So this is Every Day More Wicked.
That's the song that while they're building the yellow brick road.
Yeah, it's the first one.
That scene made me sad.
Well, then Thank Goodness / I Couldn't Be Happier is the song after the engagement announcement.
I really was just looking at her jaw the entire time.
She does. She sticks her jaw out when she sings, especially in the bubble one, because when she says bubble, it's like a bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, it's a choice.
No Place Like Home, the animal one.
Oh, so boring.
I think it's as a song, it's
I think as a song, it's good.
yeah.
The scene
But
itself
as a scene,
ruined
it was a little bit lackluster.
The Wicked Witch of the East, which is Nessa's.
Not good either.
Wonderful, which is the Jeff Goldblum.
This one I like.
This one's kind of fun.
Facts and logic.
This sounds like a Disney song to me.
Yeah.
It's very like I'm Not That Girl reprised, which is in the first movie Cynthia sings and now Glinda's singing.
I don't like to add that one because that was like 15 seconds.
It was
felt
like it's technically 2 minutes and it's just her here.
Yeah, the reprise where she's just sitting there crying.
As Long As You're Mine. No Good Deed. It literally sounds like Defying Gravity.
Yeah.
So there's that one. Next one is March of the Witch Hunters, which is technically Ethan Slater's song.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Girl in the Bubble. For Good is the last one.
okay.
So number 10.
I was not writing anything down.
I think number 10 for me is going to be the Thank Goodness I Couldn't Be Happier. Michelle, yo, I'm sorry, but you fucking bombed that song.
So bad.
Find me a day that's totally wicked witch free.
Free.
I would put March of the Witch Hunters as 10.
Mine is also March of the Witch Hunters.
Yeah.
Number 9.
Mine would be March of the Witch Hunters.
Mine's Wicked Witch of the East.
I think mine's
That's a
Wicked
song.
Witch of the East as well.
Oh wait, I changed. It's that one.
Wicked Witch of the East.
Yeah, I have to look at who's singing it. I forgot that's her name, Marissa Bode. No offense, girl, but
It wasn't great. Number 8.
March of the Witch Hunters for me.
Mine was Wonderful.
I think I'll do Thank Goodness / I Couldn't Be Happier.
Number 7.
Every Day More Wicked.
Yeah, Every Day More Wicked.
Mine was Thank Goodness Could Be Happier. Number 6.
Fuck. Which ones do I have left? Okay. No Place Like Home.
Wonderful.
Every Day More Wicked. Number 5.
Wonderful.
I said The Girl in the Bubble.
Yeah, The Girl in the Bubble.
Number 4.
No Place Like Home.
The Girl in the Bubble.
Mine's also No Place Like Home. Number 3.
As Long As You're Mine.
Yeah, As Long As You're Mine.
Also As Long As You're Mine. Number 2.
No Good Deed.
No
Yep.
Good Deed.
And number 1 is For Good.
For
Yeah.
Good.
For sure.
Those like 2 songs, For Good and No Good Deed, are probably the only 2 songs I could listen to outside of the movie.
Right. Same. Yeah. Same.
Even though For Good is 6.5 minutes long.
Dang.
It's like Defying Gravity.
Yeah,
It was like
just
7 minutes long.
7 minutes long.
Dang.
To Define Gravity. Yeah.
I have to like skip to the end.
Yeah.
All right. Well, any last minute thoughts on Wicked? I still think I want to see the musical when it comes
I
back.
like to.
Yeah.
I've heard that the endings are different
Mm.
from what I've seen online. I think the ending of the musical is less, because the movie was kind of like a little hopeful. I think the musical, it ends on less of a hopeful note from what I read.
I'd be interested in reading the actual.
For the book is wild.
Yeah.
I heard that it's like 5 books,
Oh, really?
like
I
that
didn't
one
know that.
series in itself. And then The Wizard of Oz is like 15 books or something like that.
Jesus.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I think I saw something that they have another movie, possibly.
Oh, really?
I didn't know if that was confirmed though. I think I just saw it. What do you think that would be about?
I don't know, maybe the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Now that they introduced Dorothy in a sense, like maybe her actual time.
Like,
When's
traveling?
the last time they redid that movie? I think they have one, a newer one, not the older one. But it's still, I don't know. I don't enjoy them at all.
There's definitely a black and white version of Wizard of Oz, and there's a colored version.
There's a 2021 version.
Who's in that?
Oh, there is?
Who is in this?
I figured it would be about Elphaba and Fiyera's journey to wherever they're going. Because right now they're just in like some desert.
IMDb only has one cast member listed. And it's Gabrielle Alexis Bentley.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It looks like this. Oh, is this the one with James or Dave Franco or whatever?
Is it the Great
James
and Powerful?
Franco.
The Great and Powerful Oz? Or Oz the Great and Powerful?
Yeah, Oz the Great and Powerful.
Yeah, I never watched that.
And Mila Kunis.
Interesting.
Mila Kunis. Is she Dorothy? Or is she
Zach
Glinda?
Braff.
She plays. What? Oh wait,
Theodora.
Mila Kunis
As
as
Theodora.
Theodora, a naive good witch.
Oh, okay, this is its own spin.
Michelle Williams. Yeah, it's like a spin-off, I guess. Okay, not the actual movie. An actual Wizard of Oz movie.
Not them putting Joey King in her title as Girl in Wheelchair.
Not even a name.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I will not be like, oh my God, I need to see it. Yeah, The Wizard of Oz has never been a thing
Big
for
fan.
me.
Oh.
I think that's why I never went to go watch Wicked.
yeah.
And now I want to see it because it's like, okay, I would like to see the Broadway one, but it just never interests me.
Well, I like the story of Wicked better than I like the story of Wizard of Oz.
Same. Me too. Yeah.
Plus, they had Judy Garland drugged up that whole time.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah, that's so sad.
yeah, at like 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
They had a lot of
Abuse.
issues.
Somebody committed suicide on their set.
Oh, they did?
Mhm.
Oh wow.
That's why AJ won't watch it.
Oh really?
There is a scene that was cut from the original making of I think it was like 1930 something movie. One of the Munchkin actors hung himself on one of the set trees in the set.
Oh wow.
And it was shot because they didn't realize it until after it was shot.
How do you not realize
There's a lot of
that?
like cursed stuff around the Wizard of Oz.
They call it the curse movie.
Oh. Of like bad things that happen.
It's also why people, and this is completely speculation, but like they do comparison photos of like Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande, like before and after they started filming, because the question of the way that their bodies look comes up, and they're like, it's like the curse of Oz. They look like, I don't know, something's wrong with them. That's just what people say. I think it's just that they probably lost a lot of weight.
They have the guy that played the Tin Man. He got some type of poisoning from the costume.
Oh, because they used real like lead or something.
Lead. Or
Yeah,
something,
and then the whoever played the Wicked Witch, she also went through some shit. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
They used real lion skin for the Cowardly Lion. That later sold for like $3 million or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very weird stuff around that movie.
Yeah. Very lax laws back then.
Oh, 1,000.
Mhm.
As far as what you can do. So
Yeah.
yeah. But anyway, if you watched Wicked for good and the
us know
first
your
one, let us know your thoughts. What do you think? Do you like this one better than the first one? Do you like both equally? What is your opinions on the soundtrack this movie around?
Do you like the musical better? Do you like the movie better?
Do you like the book better? If you read it, I guess. And yeah, and then if they make another movie off of this one, what do you think it will be about?
Wait, I had a quiz.
Oh,
There was a BuzzFeed quiz.
never mind. We're not ending it yet.
Think.
I'm definitely not Glinda. I'm going to tell you that.
There
right
was
now.
there's a BuzzFeed quiz.
If I get Nessa
Nessa?
Hey, Nessa. I'm a monkey.
Okay. This
Okay.
quiz will determine with 100% accuracy which wicked characters you actually are. Is the title of this article.
All right. I hate these.
Okay,
The first question.
I'll read them out loud. So first question. First, which alignment do you personally identify with? Chaotic good, neutral good, lawful good, chaotic neutral, neutral evil, neutral good, or true neutral.
Okay.
Second question. Pick an iconic witch you'd love to see attend Shiz University just for one short day. We have Hermione Granger, Bonnie Bennett from Vampire Diaries,
She's so annoying.
Wanda Maximoff from WandaVision, Sally Owens from Practical Magic, Agatha Harkness from Agatha All Along, Willow Rosenberg from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Perfect. I don't know most of these, so
Just choose something pink or green. You're making a Broadway playlist. Pick an iconic song to add to it. Wait for Me from Hadestown, One More Day from Les Miserables, Rose's Turn from Gypsy, Moments in the Woods from Into the Woods, Satisfied from Hamilton, She Used to Be Mine from Waitress. I haven't seen any of these.
Les
I've seen
Miserables
Into
is
the
the
Woods.
longest
shit.
movie of fucking life.
Oh, wait, my thing.
I've seen half of these movies. Hamilton's good. You should see that one.
Hamilton.
I've heard great things about Hamilton. Okay, and now choose a song from Wicked to add to your perfect playlist. The Wizard and I, Popular, Dancing Through Life, Defying Gravity, As Long as You're Mine, For Good. If you could erase one movie musical from your brain and experience it for the first time again, which one would it be? West Side Story, The Sound of Music, Grease, Mary Poppins, Dreamgirls, Tick, Tick, Boom. I love Dreamgirls.
And experience it for the first time again.
One of these movies used to be my favorite movie of all time. So
One of these is still my favorite.
And finally, choose a Broadway actor to star in a movie with Audra McDonald, Aaron Tveit, Patti LuPone, Leslie Odom Jr., Bernadette Peters, or Jonathan Groff.
I picked mine already.
Okay. I like Patti LuPone.
All right, well, I'll go first. I got fucking Glinda.
same, me too.
Your personality matches Glinda. You're outgoing, loyal, and focused. Okay, those are true. You're very social and you seek a large circle of friends and people who admire you. Not true. You pride yourself on your bubbly personality. Not true. And ability to always see the bright side of things. While you can sometimes come across as a little judgmental, once you offer your friendship to someone and open up to them, they become your ride or die for life. So half of those things are true, but I'm like, there's no way. Like, how did I fucking get her?
Did you choose something pink?
I didn't. I chose something green. Not purposely. I just chose the 4-leaf clover. That was the best one on there. In my eyes.
Elphaba.
Oh, okay.
What's yours?
Your personality matches Elphaba. You're introverted, intuitive, and independent. Like Elphaba, you're someone who prides yourself on your mind and being well-informed. You're someone who is creative and self-motivated to be the very best version of yourself. Your ambition is a quality those around you admire the most. You're incredibly curious about the world around you and will do anything to help those in need. You're okay with not being everyone's favorite. You just care that those closest to you know the real you.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Which movie musical did you pick?
I
Was it
picked Grease.
I put Grease too.
Used to be my favorite movie of all time.
My favorite is actually Sound of Music. So I'm going to pick that now. Second.
I do love Sound of Music as well.
And I need to change my song.
I've never watched Tick, Tick, Boom. I've heard good things, though. That one's newer.
I would have chosen Grease and then Mary Poppins.
I love Dreamgirls, and Beyonce eats in that movie.
West Side Story is actually amazing. And then I had picked Bernadette Peters, but let me pick somebody else. Audra McDonald. Oh, I got Elphaba. That's not... Who else can I get?
Oh, wait. Let's see if some of the comments have. Someone got Bach. They said, your personality matches Bach. You're protective, dedicated, and reliable. Like Bach, you're incredibly supportive of the people around you. You enjoy helping others and often make sure your friends and the people you love are taken care of before you worry about yourself. While you're always around to help your friends, you do protect your heart and tend to be a bit more private than people might expect. Your fierce desire to protect people is one of your strongest qualities. Somebody else got Nessa. Your personality matches Nessa. You're perceptive,
We're sorry.
perceptive, enthusiastic, and hardworking like Nessa. You're observant of the people around you. You notice everything and pay attention to even the smallest details. She does not fucking pay attention for shit. She just like rides with whatever she wants. You are warm and supportive, which makes you someone who is naturally one of the best friends a person can
She's
have.
warm and supportive.
Deep down,
Did we watch
you're
the same
someone
movie?
who longs to be loved and accepted, and you have a natural desire to make sure people understand exactly who you are. Fiyero, you're spontaneous, energetic, and observant. Like Fiyero, you're an entertainer, aka you're someone who is the life of the party and wants everyone to have a good time. You're extremely generous with your time and energy, which is a quality people admire. You make life interesting because of your sense of adventure and need to have a good time all the time. You make new friends easily and always want to get to know what those closest to you are really like on the inside.
So that is not 100% accurate. Let me tell you, whoever made this BuzzFeed.
Quiz.
Yeah, anyway. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, anyway. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.